We'll wait for the echo effect to go. There we go. That's over there. Perfect. And we're going to skip that. Hello, hello. We're just waiting for Chris to join. Hello, hello. Chris is just setting up right now. There you are. Okay, so she's on audio. I am trying to get this silly thing to work, and it's not working. There we go. Check 1, check 2. Okay, perfect. Hey, Chris. Just waiting for you to boot up on
Hi, Jay. Live. Did you send me a link to StreamYard?
Oh, I thought I did. Nope. That's probably why you're not on.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm sending you the link, Chris. Hello.
Hello. Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah, Chris is coming a little bit later because I screwed up and I forgot to send her the link to the live show. So she'll be here right away. How much snow did we get? Oh, a lot. Yeah, there's snow everywhere. People are like, they're here for Brix. They're not here for me, obviously. Chris is logging in right away. Did you get the link, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just doing a struggle.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting, I've got Bernoulli in the room, so he's here. Hi, bud. Hi, Bernoulli. Bernoulli. Hi. You good boy. You gonna lick the roadcaster? Hi. He actually likes hanging out down here, Chris, because he gets pet by my off-camera hand.
Mm-hmm.
Amy says the snow is be gone by Monday. So,
hey,
okay, you're here. You're here. You're good.
I think so.
Okay, perfect.
Can you hear me? Last time it was a schmoz.
Yeah, we're good. We're good now. That was my bad. That was my bad that I didn't send you the link. But we should start the show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hello, pet enthusiasts. My name is Jason Zakowski. I'm the dog dad of Bunsen, Beaker, and Bernoulli, and now the cat dad to Brix, the science animals of social media. My co-host with the mostest is...
Hi there, I'm Chris Zakowski. I am the dog mom to Bunsen, Beaker, Bernoulli, and the cat mom to Brix.
Brixie.
Brixie and Ginger, of course. We don't want to...
That's right.
Not, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're watching live, Chris has Brix. He's a kitten, so having him on camera the whole time probably isn't going to be a thing. He'll probably just run around in the background. Chris will grab him occasionally. He does like to play with the little fishing lure that we have. But again, that's a whole thing. So hopefully everybody's enjoying the pictures of Brix. He is very, very cute. Oh, there's no sound. Is there sound now? Instagram says there's no sound. I think I've got it set up. I think I've got it set up right.
Oh, okay.
The Instagram has about a 15-second delay, so let us know, Instagram, if there's no sound. Okay, you have sound. Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought I had it set up right. It's all good. Kittens love to sit on the laptop. True. Okay, so we start pet chat with some questions. So if you have some questions for us, go ahead And occasionally Chris will wrangle Brix and have him on camera. So yeah, type up some questions if you have it for us. We'll try our best to answer them. So, okay, we have lots of questions now. There's a whole schwack. People are coming for Brix, so that's why they're here.
They're not here for us.
They're not here for us. Katie Sutton, who's watching on Facebook. Oh, by the way, if you're new to Pet Chat, we are multicasting.
He is definitely eating my
Your strings?
well, no, the string to my earpods.
Oh.
My
Your earpods, eh?
I don't know what these are. Headphones?
Yeah. But the question is, does he eat the special food Ginger eats? And the answer is yes. Is that correct? But he's on the kitty formula.
He's on the kitten formula, but yes, it is the same food.
Yeah, it is the same food. Okay. Lori is asking about how we met Brix. I think we'll save that for our story of the week. Probably that's too long to answer for a Q&A. That's a whole story thing. So Lori, we'll get to that when we answer some quick questions here. How excited is Bernoulli? So excited. He is crying whenever he sees the kitty because he wants to see the kitty very badly.
But we are still doing slow introductions because we want Brix to be comfortable, but we also want the dogs to be comfortable. Brix kind of did a little hiss, and Bernoulli was scared of him. So that's not good.
Yeah, Brix has a spooky hiss, and Ginger really didn't hiss, so that's a new sound for Bernoulli. But Bernoulli's right up in Brix's face if he could, until Brix hits hiss. How old is Brix, Chris? He's little. He's
12 weeks.
12 weeks. We have questions about, are you going to have Bernoulli and the kitten going to meet? When? Well, they have been meeting just for longer and longer periods. But I don't think Brix is ready for us to just let Brix go on the ground and may your odds be ever in your favor, because he's just little. And we want to make sure he has a good experience with the dogs, and the dogs have a good experience with him. So Chris, you have Brix on your shoulder for a second. Oh, I'm watching the Instagram feed. It was delayed.
I did for a second there. Yeah.
What kind of cat is Brix? We don't know.
He's a rescue.
He's a rescue. You can read through the Instagram comments of people. They are very sure he is a Maine Coon. They are very sure he's Siberian or Siamese or Burmese or a ragdoll, or there are hundreds of comments of people who are very, very sure they know exactly what Brix is. And they're all different from each other. So we don't know.
I don't even know where he went.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. So Gabby is asking kind of the same question. Bunsen is doing good. He went on the walk today, but at lunch, when he laid down, he must have licked one of his where he had the growth removed, and it was kind of red and inflamed. So sadly he's back in his cone, at least when we're not watching him. So I think he might have licked it overnight, and I missed it this morning because he had his stitches out a couple days ago. So Bunsen's doing great. He's good to go back, and he'll still be going with us on walks. Yeah. Somebody's like, Brix is 100% adorable. That's true. Do you have the bandwidth to monitor Instagram, Chris? Or do you have the bandwidth to monitor Twitter? Sorry, the Twitter comments?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. And I monitor. I do, because he's a lot, and I'm in Adam's room. He's never been in here before, and there's crap and corruption everywhere in here.
He probably smells ginger too. Did they have cat DNA tests? Yes. If we want to in the future, we might have Brix do a DNA test to see what he is, for sure. And then is hissing a male to male thing? I have no idea. I've never had a kitten before, so this is all new to me, and I'm deferring to Chris's knowledge. I'm just playing with the kitten.
I think the hissing. Oh, he's eating my cord. I think hissing is hissing. And I think that's common. So what we're doing are some things that have been suggested where we've been putting Brix in the bathroom and in a smaller space, and then giving treats at the door and letting the dog smell under the door and let Brix smell under the door at the cat or at the dogs. So everybody is smelling everybody, but not up close and personal. And then what else? What are we doing? Well, I had a blanket that was in the van that is very smelly with the dogs. And so that's the blanket that I had put down for Brix to lay on and get lots of puppy smells. And then I left open his carrier because I picked up Brix in his carrier. And so his blankie was the same blankie that we took on Wednesday night and when we did our meet and greet. And so it has his scent on it. So we're just doing a lot of scent, like who's new in the house, and then very short bursts of bringing Brix out and bringing and then I made room. So originally he was in the bathroom, which is kind of a small space. But that was good for him to decompress because it was a lot coming into our home. And now we have the turret room. So he's able to go in there, and I had a nice little snuggle with him today. It was super good. Actually, I had probably about 72 snuggles with him in there today.
Nicole says, please give Bernoulli a treat for being the best boy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here he is on this side now. Pick a side, buddy. Chris says, I need an emotional support doggy. Well, if you're in the neighborhood and you want one to visit with us, the dogs are pretty cuddly. Okay. Looks like our questions, if anybody has any other questions, pop them in, and then we'll get to our stories of the week. We're going to be a little bit shorter. Bernoulli, he's trying to eat something under the bed. So sorry, Nicole.
Of course,
right now,
of course.
He's being shenanigans boy right now.
Jason you wanted to leave him all upstairs all by himself. Yes. And like normally we block off an area for the dogs. Beaker and Bunsen, no big deal. They don't do anything bad. But Bernoulli chews stuff. Like lately he's had a hanger and I don't know where he got it. And I'm like, what was in your mouth? And he like spits out this chiclet hanger. And I just was like, Jason, he cannot be trusted. But Jill says, this sucks. Twitter won't let me in. So do you think Jill's on the wrong link? Because there's the audio link and then there's the video link.
I don't know. There's lots of places to watch it. You can check out our Instagram, Facebook, or we're on YouTube too. Like we're on all of our YouTube is the smallest platform, but it's apparently very nice to watch lives from YouTube. So that's very nice. We got a nice comment from Laura. Thank you for all you do. You make me happy with all your posts. Thank you. That makes us happy.
Yeah.
Bernoulli, you can't go under there. Hey, Bernoulli, you're going to get stuck. Okay. Any other questions on Twitter?
Not that they're showing me. You got the DNA one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then has Bunsen been spending plenty of time in the snow? And the answer is yes-ish.
Yes.
Like today we went out. We're still protecting him. Like he just had his stitches out and he's supposed to keep his legs dry and clean. And we're continuing on the antibiotics, but he obviously was able to get in and lick to make that kind of sore. So maybe he let his scab off. I don't know. We're just wanting to protect him because he's such a good boy.
Yeah. Somebody on Instagram was hoping you'd show Brix again.
Oh, okay. Oh, come here, kitty. Oh, he's just playing. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Yes, good boy. I'm reeling him in.
Yeah, he really likes to play with I probably played like 45 minutes with him today with that thing.
What's it called? Catfishing?
Yeah. Oh, Kristen. There's Brix.
I don't know what that is, but I'm playing fishing with cats with
There's
Brix.
Yeah. You can hear him purr. He purrs so loud, which is super cute. Okay. We'll get to whoa.
Can you hear him purring?
Yeah, I heard him purr through the mic actually. Okay, so people are happy they got to still see. They got to see Brix. Okay, let's move on to stories of the week. So the big story is where Brix came from. You have been definitely way more in charge of getting this kitty, so I'll let you explain it. Well, I try to get Bernoulli. Bernoulli, what did you get what you wanted? Oh my God, he got what he wanted.
What is it? A hanger?
He smelt a Kong under the bed and shoved the bed up and crawled under it and got it.
I love that. That's amazing. What a resourceful puppy.
That's crazy.
That's a puppy Kong too, Jay.
Yeah,
the light blue.
That one's been gone for years.
Well, a year and a half.
Yeah.
Because like Bernoulli's a year and a half.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your deal?
Are you?
There's something in its mouth.
Well, probably dog hair.
Yeah, it is actually.
Gross.
I got it out.
He's found a couple dust bunnies that we've missed. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's found all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brix had Brix story. So he was born about August 7th, is what they figure. I just have to double check that on my phone. I think it's August 7th. And his mom had a litter of him and his sister. And his sister is also very, very cute. But she doesn't have long hair. Otherwise, I probably would have said, hey, can we have both? But one's enough for us. Anyway, so she was doing her very best to take care of these two kittens that were hers. And then another kitten, a kitten herself, actually had a litter of 5. And she abandoned them. And so Brix's mom was trying to take care of her 2. And then the rest of these cats, like she tried to take them under her wing, but she only had enough milk for 2. And so it was a real rough go for the kitties. But they were rescued. But like Brix's mom was like bringing them things that she thought that they could have. Like she's trying to feed them, and she would bring them mice, and she would bring them birds, and she would like trying her very best to give them food, even though they wouldn't have been able to eat solid food at all at that point. But like we met the others in the litter. Unfortunately, 2 didn't make it, but there was a little black one named Panda, and she was a cutie, but she was the runt, and like she's got a fighting gene in her
to survive.
Right when they went to survive, and right when they were moved to more solid food, she's like, I got this, probably because she was eating solid food before she was necessarily like supposed to be.
So the rescue organization is called Paws and Claws, and then they have foster cat moms or cat dads or cat families that take them in for a little bit. And that's where Chris found, because she's been looking, and they of course post pictures, and you saw the picture of Brix and his name.
Yeah, but I don't know where he is right now. Hold on. He's probably underneath the bed. Hold on.
Okay. All right. You want me to turn your camera off? Chris has lost Brix. He's just got to jingle jangle that thing, Chris. He'll come for it. You found him?
Yeah, he's in Ginger's litter box. Yes.
Oh, good. So he's using the washroom. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, Paws and Claws, rescue organization, foster moms, and then that's where you connected with the lady that was fostering the litter. I forget her name. What's her name again?
Angela.
Angela. She was very, very kind.
So gracious for
Yeah.
us to be able to go on the Wednesday night to meet him.
Yeah, so we went Wednesday to meet Brix, and as soon as like I walked in because I was late because I had an appointment. So we arrived there separately, and then I knew as soon as I walked in that was the cat. Like that's the cat. And yeah, he's super cuddly and friendly and playful.
Yeah, and he's bomb proof because she runs a day home, and so the kids love the kittens. They love them so much they put dog clothes on them,
which is helpful for us to get a lab coat on. Oh, there's Brixie.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he just crawl up from the ground?
Yeah.
He's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Angela runs a day home, and the day home kids just like play with the kittens all day long. So they're really friendly with people. Where Brix is not as ready as with our dogs. So that's been a slower introduction, but also Brix is so little. He's about the size of Bernoulli's snout. Maybe not even, right? So like for a little tiny kitty, the dogs are just so big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So large.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anything else about that story?
No, just that like I'm very, very grateful for Paws and Claws for accepting our application, and it was a really great experience for us to be able to get this little young one. And we're really enjoying him. And like he's not a replacement for Ginger.
Yeah.
Like
we
were thinking of
this to replace Ginger, but I think we were doing this to kind of replace the hole that we felt not having a cat.
Well, there's like really funny, like we were thinking of science names, and it's like, what about double replacement, right? Like for bonding, double replacement, but really single replacement. Maybe it would be more single replacement. Kick out Ginger and in comes but replacement kitty, no, he's definitely not. He's our sweetheart. We love him.
Yeah, and that's where his name Brix came from. So because cats are technically a liquid, and that was proven in a scientific paper. Brix is the scientific term for the concentration or the amount of sugar in a liquid. And that's the amount of sugar in anything. We had a lot of people commenting that they know that term Brix from the sugar in wines, like ice wine. And that's cute because, Brix is a Canadian cat from Alberta. He arrived during a blizzard, so that's pretty fitting. Blizzard was a runner-up actually for the names we were thinking of for him. But Brix is super cute. So he is a couple people have commented that it's ironic cats can't taste sweetness, and then I always say that I didn't comment back because I didn't want to seem too flippant. Is just because you can't taste sweetness doesn't mean you are not sweet yourself. And that was the main thing I got out of this little guy, is he's just so sweet. He's very sweet. And he has blue eyes, and Angela thought that his blue eyes would stay.
Yes.
So he might have it's crazy that he has blue eyes, because Ginger had very, very green eyes.
Look at his cute little face.
Yeah, he's very cute. You can also hold him like a baby.
Yep. He's chewing my thumb right now.
Yeah.
Oh, my finger.
Yeah. So every cat is different, and Brix his personality might change, but one of the things that he has that Ginger doesn't is this he's very, very friendly. And Ginger was friendly on her own terms. She was beautiful and fun to watch, but she would only cuddle kind of like on her own terms. So if you scooped her up to pet her, she'd be like, no, she would just leave as soon as she could. Where Brix is definitely more content to hang out on top of people, and he loves to crawl on your shoulders and just hang out there. Very cute.
Uh-oh.
But Ginger, I think, is way more confident, or maybe it's because we got her later, but she was a confident cat. Like, she owned the house the minute she came home with Adam and you.
I can see that. I can see that Brix is going to run the house.
You think so?
I think so. I think he's just a little right now, but he is he's confident. He's a good boy. But we just want to keep him as safe as possible. So, like, if people are like, hey, you should do the introductions and let's see it. No, we're taking things slowly, just to have a perfect introduction into our family.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, there's a lot of things I've seen on social media that people do with their pets for social media that aren't necessarily good for the animals. And we get comments like when we dress the dogs up, some people don't enjoy that, but the dogs love dressing up because they've been trained to, and they get treats. But just like throwing throwing Brix down on the ground and hoping for the best, that'd be a horror. Like, maybe the video would be cute, but I'm pretty sure Brix would freak out and run away, and that would be awful. So yeah, that's not fair to the kitty. People are asking what breed of cat Brix is. We don't know. You can look through the comments. Apparently, the comment section is sure that Brix is
a ragdoll,
or maybe a Siamese, or maybe a Burmese, possibly
a Maine Coon.
A Maine Coon, yes. So yeah, we don't know. Katie asked, how do you get the fluffiest cats? We were lucky with Brix, just like we were lucky with.
Can you hear me? Brix is like on my keypad.
I can hear you.
Okay, he's on the keyboard. So this might be not a popular opinion, because like, if you really do go through the cat distribution system, it's like the cat, if you rescue a cat, it's the one that like shows up at your house, or you go into the Bone and the Biscuit and you're like, oh, there's a cat in there, I'm gonna take it. That's a perfect cat for me. But for us, we had certain criteria. We wanted a longer hair cat because of the allergies that Jason has. We wanted to make sure, we did some reading, that longer haired cats don't have like the same, I don't know, porcupine factor where it just flies off into the air.
The shorter haired cats, when they shed, the hair is like little barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so for us, like, that was one of the criteria, was a longer haired cat. My other criteria was I wanted a girl. I didn't get a girl. So, but you know what? That's okay. It's okay. He's still so cute and we love him so much.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes compromise isn't always 50-50. And so I got a boy cat.
Yeah.
Because he's
and medium to long hair cats are a little bit more rare. So we had to wait a bit. Because we got to see a lot of short hair cats that were very cute. But we didn't want to chance that cat and then have just me be swollen up all the time. I'm doing fine with Brix, by the way. Like my eyes I'm not swollen shut, and I'm not sneezing all the time. So yeah.
And the only thing that's a little bit different for us, with Brix and as opposed to Ginger, when we got Ginger, my stepdad took care of her for about a month, and he started her on the food. And so because he has no allergies, he was able to start Ginger on the food. And then we had a really smooth transition into the house. And if it didn't work out, well, then she would have just gone back to his house until Adam moved out, because that was always the plan.
That was the plan. Yeah.
Because Ginger is Adam's cat, and there you have it. But it worked out really well. This time it wasn't the same. Gord currently has 5 cats over at his house, which is kind of very similar to Brix's foster mom. She has all these kittens. She is a labor of love. Like, we were so impressed with what she does and how does she do it, because how do you let them go? How do you let them go?
I know.
And she said, if I kept them all, then I wouldn't be able to foster anymore. So she loves to be part of the cat's journey, and so that they go to their forever family.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I just love that about her. And I said, take all the time you need to say goodbye to him, because he's precious.
Yeah. I don't think she knows that we have a fairly large, we told her, but it's tough to grasp that we have this larger social media account, and literally, tens of thousands of people, were maybe more, hundreds of thousands, if you count all of the places we are in social media, we're waiting to see this cat. And I was like, this is going to be a thing. There are many people that are just can't wait to love this cat along with us too. So it's augmented, which we understand, right? Because when we post stuff on the internet, when we post stuff on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, I see the stats, and I know there's thousands upon thousands of people that love our animals, and what a crazy life this cat has been brought into.
And I asked her, I said, are we able to tell a little bit of information about his origin story? She's like, yeah, he's your cat. And I said, yes, but you're part of our journey. And she's like, thank you. And yes, you can share a little bit about it. And it's not like we're sharing too much information.
No. Some cute comments are coming in. There's one down at the bottom. I just want to ask, are you going to take a blanket with the smell to introduce to Ginger? Yes. We're definitely going to do that. Can you do a DNA test? We can. We're just not interested in it at this time. I don't really care what breed of cat Brix is. Maybe Chris cares more, and we will do that. Somebody just has a little song. This Paula. Were any of the Brix pics actually pencil drawings? Take a look. I don't know. No, I didn't put any pencil drawings in. I'm not sure what that is. Somebody said Siberian cats are good to minimize allergies. That's great to know. Purina makes a cat food live clear. That's the one he's on.
Yes, that's the one that I convinced Jason to be able to have Ginger. I used the science against him. I
know.
I said, Jason, it bonds to the FeLD1 protein. We can have this cat, because there was no way I was not having Ginger. I saw her, we are getting her.
Yeah,
that was the end of it.
Brix was the same way. Once I walked in there and you were you were holding him, and he jumped and he came right to me.
Yes,
I picked him up, and I was like, "Is this the cat?" And you're like, "Yes." And I'm like, "This cat is coming home with us, obviously."
Yeah, obviously.
Because out of all the little kittens running everywhere, that came right to me. The Brix did so.
Yeah, and so when I came and I sat down, he came running up and he came in my lap and he snuggled in, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is just perfect.
Yeah. Good question. Is the recommendation to wait to neuter Brix like for Bernoulli? And the answer is they have to be neutered or spayed before they go home. Is that right, Chris? That's part of the thing. So Bernoulli, no, don't go in there. How did you he opened the closet?
Of course he did. Of course he did.
He is a troublemaker.
He is mischievous, just like Brix. He's been fixed.
Yes.
That's part of it.
Part of it.
He's got his vaccinations. He's got a microchip, and they come neutered.
Holly was asking how could people make a donation to Paws and Claws? We can look into that for sure. Yeah, we could maybe do a Paws and Claws thing next week, like every ginger stuffy that is sold, we'll donate the proceeds to Paws and Claws or something like that. We can maybe do that for Paws and Claws. And
Thanks,
then
Holly.
and then the ginger stuffies can maybe go to Ronald McDonald House or something like that. Hey, get out of there. There's nothing in there for you.
He needs
I don't
to
know the
mature.
answer. I don't know the answer to this question. Helen's asking, is Brix's mom being fostered by Angela? What's happening with that?
No.
I think that story is something we can't talk about because
we don't know much about that story.
Yeah. I only heard snippets of it, and I don't know. I don't know if I don't think we should talk about it. Okay. Stephanie's asking how old Stephanie is. How old the Brix is. Stephanie's asking how old Brix is. 12 weeks, Chris.
He's 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So just so little, and he's like a baby.
He's a baby.
He's a baby. But you know what? Yesterday, he came and I hung out with him. And then today he looked just a little bit bigger.
He's also way more confident. Way more confident.
So it's ridiculous. I now have bought so much cat paraphernalia.
Yeah.
We have Ginger's cat tree.
Yeah.
Adam didn't take it with him because he has no room in his apartment. Because they have a Bowflex.
Yeah, Bowflex takes up like a quarter of their living space.
It's insane. I'm like, oh, if you got rid of this Bowflex, you could take the cat.
It's not even a Bowflex.
Tree.
There's like three exercises you can do on it, like dips and push-ups, and that's it.
I know, but I think its brand name is Bowflex, but it has none of the flex on it. It just has waste the space in the living room flex.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we do have Ginger's old cat tree, but I don't know why. I'm just loving buying him little beds because Ginger never went in the little bed. But like I brought her these things, like 3 things, and I'm like, oh, Ginger, this is gonna be so good. You're gonna love it. And she hated it. Yeah. So I just
sleep on the dog beds. She would take their spots.
Yeah. So, but Brix loves anything soft and gushy and amazing, and so I bought him 2 new cat trees.
Yeah. Which he loves.
He loves them, and they have this cool hammock on them, and I find him in the hammock. It's so cute. And then I got 2 beds, and I actually, here's another part of the story. I had taken Bunsen out in the wild to get his stitches out, but I also had to get the cat food, the kitten food, because we actually have adult cat food for Ginger, but not the kitten formula. So I bought it online at PetSmart, and then you can click and pay, and then you can pick it up. But then I'm like, I'm going to be in PetSmart. I'm going to buy all this other stuff. And I did. And then I thought, well, we're going to go to Winners, because Winners has amazing little things in their cat section, and you never know what you're going to get. It's like Costco. And so and they allow dogs. So I took Bunsen in with me, and we ran into a sales associate, and she's like, oh, I love your dog. How old is he? And I said, well, he's 8.5. He'll be 9 in May. And she said, wow, he sure looks like a puppy. I said, his name is Bunsen. Pause 2, 3. She said, the Bunsen? I'm like, yes, it's the Bunsen. And she was like, I cannot believe I am in the presence of the Bunsen.
Aw.
And then he's just such a good boy.
Yeah,
And then
when he's in public, he's happy to meet people. He looks so smiley, and he doesn't look like he's an old dog at all.
no, not at all. And then we went and of course, I picked up some things. Of course, crazy. My arms were full. And then we get to the till, and the cashier, she said, oh, your dog is so cute. How old is he? And I told her, and she said, wow, he looks like a puppy. I'm like, yeah, he looks really good. And then there was one of your former students actually also working at the cash line, and she's like, yeah, he's my former science teacher's dog. He's famous. And then she also said that you were her favorite teacher, so that was always nice to hear.
Yeah.
Out in the wild,
low key famous. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's very cool. That's very cool that the Bunsen got street cred, because like since we've got Bernoulli, definitely Bernoulli has captured the attention of like the newer audience we've gotten on Instagram and Facebook. But Bunsen is the OG.
I know, because I was with the OG Bunsen, and I met someone, and she's like, oh, this isn't Bernoulli, and she was like so disappointed. I'm like, no, this is like Bunsen.
This is OG. This is like better than Bernoulli. He's the original one. She's
he's not better than Bernoulli. He's just different, but still, like I would think that people would be just as excited to meet Bunsen as Bernoulli.
Okay. Anyways, not to cut you off, Chris. Can you show Brix again? People are asking.
Oh, he's sleeping on the keyboard.
Oh.
No. Oh no.
Well,
can you move? Share screen. Oh no.
You're still there. Oh, he's so tired.
He's so tired.
He's so very tired. Yeah, he's just little. He's about half the size of Bernoulli's head.
Yeah,
okay,
he's
couple
like
questions,
super tiny.
Couple comments from Instagram. TW Raglan Dinos said, I was worried there wouldn't be a cat advent this year, but maybe you'll be able to do one with Brix, Chris.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and what's worse, Bernoulli's puppy teeth or Brix's kitten teeth? Brix doesn't bite very hard at all. Like, he nibbles. He's very gentle, but his claws are hella sharp. I've got stuck by his claws, like when he's been scared by the dogs, when we've been doing our interactions. He kind of goes, ugh! And yeah, I got some claw marks on my neck for sure. But he doesn't bite hard at all. Somebody said male cats might be more friendly than female. I don't know. It's probably on a case by case, but if that's your experience, there you go. And then people are so happy to see Bunsen in our recent reels. Yeah, I know. We want to include him, but we also, when he was so injured with his slip disc, we didn't want to have him perform. We didn't want to have him do anything. We just wanted to have him rest. So he took some time off from social media. Bunsen is the hero of many adventures, says Instagram. That's true. And then somebody said they're all great. And they all are unique. That is true. Yeah. All right, Chris, that's all the stories of the week, hey? I think we can have people come up to speak on Twitter or X if they want. And if you have some more questions on the live, you can type it up and we'll get to those questions. So if you want to come up to speak and you're on Twitter, now's the time. I'll organize that, Chris, because you got your hands full. Chris has a happy face. Chris is very, very happy to have a kitty. You have no idea. I walked into the turret room and she was sleeping with the kitty on her like neck, just cuddling. And that's something that Ginger really didn't do. So it's different kind of cat. Or maybe it's just a kitten thing. Maybe Brix won't be as cuddly when he's older. Okay. Hey, nobody's coming up. That's all good. I think people are just watching Brix. They're not really caring about anything else we have to say. That's fine.
His eyes are closed because he's sleeping.
Yeah. Graceful Girl says Chris has the kitten magic touch. Donna is coming up. So Donna Craig will be speaking soon from Twitter. And BS Sherm says, hope things in general are going better for you guys. Well, on the pet side, for sure. Yes, this has been a very happy week for us. Okay, we'll go to Donna and then we'll go to Paula. So everybody on the live, you'll hear Donna Craig speaking on Twitter. Hi,
well,
Donna.
you guilted me because you said no one's coming up to talk, and that's a challenge when you say that to me because I'm going to talk.
You are a talker, Donna.
Well, now I feel guilty. However, I will say congratulations on the new fur baby. I put a comment on the live because I was watching Chris Holder that says, dog mom to the 3 Tooches and then cat mom the Ginger, and you need to change that Chiron and add Brix to it. But that cat definitely adopted both of y'all. Because if it came to you, Jason, usually.
Oh, you cut out, Donna.
I lost you. Did I come back?
Yeah, you're back.
You're here.
The cat distribution system always goes to the person who hates cats or is allergic. So that cat adopted you too, but that cat's not going to outgrow sleeping with Chris because now that it's taking naps and snuggling, it's always going to.
Aw.
It's ow. Speaking of ow, Callie just bit me. Let go.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
No.
So I have posted some food safety concerns for y'all on and tagged you guys, but it's getting pretty bad now. So keep looking. I'll keep posting for y'all. Have a good one, and I'm happy for you, very much so.
Thanks, Donna. And thanks for
Donna.
keeping us in the loop on all of the food recalls too. Appreciate that. And I hope you didn't get bit too bad. And there's a question that came up. Katie asked, do we sleep with Brix? And the answer is not yet. All of the dogs sleep in our room. And I think, Chris, you had a plan to have Brix sleep in a crate on top of Bernoulli's crate, but then you were worried that Brix would be upset because it was Brix's first night. So I think eventually, but not right now.
No. So because we're sleeping, when the animals are sleeping, the animals get up and move around. I would not want, Brix to be on the floor and Beaker jump off the bed because she wants to go wander about. And so the first night, Brix was still very much decompressing in the bathroom. So that's where he slept. He's safe in there. He was calming down. But my plan is for him to, this is like serendipitous. I bought the dog crate, the soft-shell dog crate that we took up to Edmonton, and Bernoulli Kool-Aid manned himself out of it. And I was going to sell it on like Facebook Marketplace, and then I just never got around to it because I say these things and then I don't get around to it. And so we have that large crate that I can now use to put Brix in with water and a litter box and like cozy bedding, and then he'll feel safe, and then he will be safe at least until he's bigger. Like, he's so small, he's so little, and so we need to put his health as a priority, and I just want him to be healthy and safe and not stepped on by the dogs.
Yeah, like he's so little, if our dogs were to like jump on him from the bed down, like nothing malicious, that he could be killed, right? He's just so little. So we're very cognizant of how big the dogs are and how little Brix is. So we're just taking it slow and making sure he's safe.
Like, we are super cautious, but that's how we are. And you might think it's over cautious, but absolutely not. For me and and for his health and well-being, we have to take care of him.
Yeah. So good question, Katie. We will get there eventually, just not yet. Okay.
Ginger used to be out and about.
Oh yeah.
And she
Yeah.
she wasn't jumped on.
No, she was fine, but she was also a big cat. She was an adult
Yeah.
cat. So
Yeah.
We'll go to Paula and then we'll answer some more questions from the chat. Hi, Paula.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good, good.
How are you?
I'm hanging in. Good. I'm so thrilled for you guys. That's the cutest little kitty. And I'm looking at that little kitty sleeping on YouTube, and all I can think of is a Big Bang Theory song. That little, soft kitty, purr, purr, purr,
Oh yeah.
But anyway, no, congratulations to you both. And I guess it has ragdoll in it with the blue eyes and that, and it has those points like a Siamese, but it definitely has ragdoll look to it, and it could be others too. But I have other friends that have cats that look like that, and it's a ragdoll. So I would think, but it'll be interesting if you do get a DNA. But anyway, well, I have a pet story, but it's not too. It's about Annie, and I hate to bring this down a little bit, but poor Annie had another seizure.
Oh
a couple
no.
of days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Thank you. It was the same conditions as the last one. Like, it got really cold fast. Like, we had some moderate temperatures here in Connecticut, but then it went really cold, like in the low 30s and high 20s in Fahrenheit. And I woke up at 2:00 with her going into a small petite mall, but my vet thinks it might be barometric pressure related.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm asking the community, everybody out on your social media there, if anybody has ever had this happen. She's kind of going like almost a month to the day of having the seizure, or else she'll go maybe just a little bit over that to 5 weeks. But it seems like now it's repetitive, and my poor vet didn't know what to do. We have her on that Pro Plan Neuro Care, which has some MCT oil in the feed. So it was helping. We thought it was helping. She loves to eat it, which was good because it's something, that the vets approve, something like what you were doing with your cats and the hair thing. So we were hoping that this would stop the seizures, because they weren't coming, too often, but now they're coming like clockwork, and we're kind of nervous. So I don't know if anybody has any suggestions. I like I said, we are conferring with our vet. He says it's still too further away as far as days to be putting her on any type of medicine. And she's already going to be 12, I think, in March. So we're kind of concerned, but we don't really, we just, like I said, we don't know what to do, but we're just monitoring it right now. So any happy thoughts for poor Annie would be so greatly appreciated. But anyway, but that's my story kind of. Oh, and I did get to go to a horse show this week, which was great. It's called the Equine Affair at the Big E section in Massachusetts, in Springfield, Mass. And it's a 4-day all event with all horses and everything. And on my account, I did put it's kind of a long video. I'm not one to shorten it, but they had this dog he's a bronze winner in the Westminster Dog Show for agility. And he was doing agility course with a horse that was a wild Mustang rescue. So they were doing this like contest to see who could do it better. And that dog was so funny because every time he went through the bars, he'd bark. But boy, I have a video of him, and but it's on that same video, but he really raced through that agility course. And I could see why they won bronze, because it was really fun to watch. So if anybody wants to see a fun long video, if you have nothing to do, because it was like 4 minutes, but I was like, why condense this? I'm going to ruin it. So, but anyway, all right, guys. Well, listen, I'm so happy about Brix. I think it is a sweet name, and I wish you all the sweet and happy days ahead. And like I said, congratulations. And you need to do a stuffy. That thing's going to be a seller, because he's just as cute as pie. He really is. Time to start drawing him into books. So have a good week, everybody. And, keep the faith and hang tight.
Thanks, Paula.
Thanks,
We'll
Paula.
see you.
Well, first he's got to be able to text Bunsen. Text from Bunsen.
Oh my God. Yeah. Adding another character to the menagerie. And then I may or may not have emailed Sam, our cartoonist, because I think some cartoon art of Brix would be very sweet. Yeah. Okay, we'll answer a couple questions and then we'll wrap up. Chip asks, it's in the posted comment there. Does he have his own kitty carrier like Ginger? And Chris, go ahead.
I had to buy a new one because I gave all of our stuff to Adam. So I just bought a new one. I don't like it as much, but maybe I do. It's okay. I had to put it together. And Jason helped me with the hinges, but bought a new one and he seems to like it. I put him in there. Like I was doing the dishwasher and Jason was trying to get some content done, and I just don't want him wandering free in the kitchen yet. So I put him in the carrier and he was perfectly content. And then I took him in the carrier to the turret room, and I opened the door and he stayed in the carrier. So he's not scared of it. It's a good place, a good safe place for him to be. And it's a new one.
Awesome. Good question. Okay. I'm just getting back to StreamYard here. I have you been checking Twitter or X for questions?
Yeah, I have. And so far it hasn't shown me anything new. Steve is very active in the chat.
Oh my God. Bianca posted that we were trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
Bunson's family adopts rescue kitten Brix after Ginger's departure. That's crazy.
Yep, I posted that too. Up in the nest.
Oh, that's funny. I've been honestly so busy with all of the things that's been going on. I've just been posting stuff and then trying my best to look at some of the comments, but like it's been busy for sure. That brings me, I think, to kind of some of the wrap-up stuff. There's a good question from Danielle Statza asking about the dog training course. So yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think I'll talk about that because it's very, very exciting. I'm just going to share my screen with the one graphic I made. Let's see here. So for people who are on X or Twitter for sure, do you see that graphic, Chris?
I do.
Yeah. So for people who are on X, that's where Marla Smith has her largest account. Marla Smith is she's a disability advocate that lives in Edmonton, so just north of us. And she has a service dog named Chesney. She had two. Sadly, Kuno died last year. And we have been just like so impressed with her dog training knowledge, but then also just her as a person. She's super funny, very witty, kind, all of these things. So we've gotten to know her quite well. You first met her at like a dog show, right? When Chesney was a puppy. Is that correct, Chris? That was like the first time you met her in person.
No, I think I met her when she just had Kuno.
Okay.
Because I've met her like quite a few times in Red Deer. And then I met her when she had Chesney as a puppy. And I didn't lick maul Chesney, but I definitely mauled her with love and
Chesney's
rubs.
sweetie. Yeah,
she was so gushy, but Kuno had like this calming presence, and I just loved him too.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that we were able to meet Marla and connect with her and grow something like this course. It's so phenomenal.
Yeah. So I was scared. I pitched Marla this idea in June, and I'm like, you have this amazing knowledge, and Marla does do dog training courses in Edmonton. And I was like, I asked her, hey, could we partner like as a 50-50 partner on using our very large social media accounts and your knowledge? Could we develop a dog training course for beginners? So for like, the dogs that are just starting out, like if you just got a dog and you want it to have some good manners and learn some skills. And she said yes. And so we made the course over the summer and into September, and it was so fun. Like it was honestly, I look forward to it every time we drove up there because we got to spend time with Marla and we got to spend time with Chesney, and we got to meet some of the other dogs that are no longer with us that lived in that household too. So So anyways, there is
And the puppies like Maple and
Maple. So there's two things that we've developed. One is that course, and there's two kind of like tiers to the course. There's Paw Pack Training and Paw Pack Training Plus. The course is ready to go. There's links on our social media. I'll make sure on Instagram and Facebook there's links as well. I've been posting about it more on Twitter for sure, because that's where Marla's audience is. People would know and trust her there maybe more because they know who she is. And the training course is we've already got almost 20 people in it, and the feedback has been great. So thank you for everybody giving us feedback. And then Marla's like, not everybody wants to take a course. Like maybe their dog is good at sort of a level 1 thing. What if we did like a one-off thing once a month or once every 2 months? She's aiming for once a month. And those are going to be these masterclass courses. So Marla's first course that she's doing through our community is holiday gatherings with your dog. And for the people that are taking the course, they either get a huge discount. I think it's, what is it, $25? Like it's really reasonable for what you're going to get from this course. And the folks that are taking the $25 to take the masterclass thing. But people who are in the course get a discount, or if they're in the plus version, like the highest tier, they get to come for free. So anyways, we wanted to make sure the people that were taking the course got some perks kind of thing. And then for the folks that just want to take the masterclass, they can. It's a bit long-winded, but we'd love for people to sign up, and we'll have links everywhere in the next couple days, because there's going to be a big push to get as many people as possible. Marla is hoping we get 20 people to come to the masterclass. So that's a good goal. We're hopeful that 20 people will come. And I think once people maybe who have never learned from Marla before listen to her, they'll be like, we need to come every month. And maybe we need to take the course, because Bernoulli has gotten so much better from hanging out with Marla from all the stuff that we've done. Because it's always good to hear a second opinion on how to train dogs, or different ways to do it. So anyways, that's the Marla's masterclass. Did I miss anything that was kind of long-winded? I'm sorry about that.
No, it was really good. We're really proud of the course that has been created, and we would love for people to participate in it. And the whole goal was to be able to take your dog into, like, have them be behaved at home and and out and about.
Yeah. And it's not going anywhere. So like, if you don't need it today and you don't need it tomorrow, maybe in a couple months, we'll always have the ability for folks to get signed up. And if you've subscribed to our newsletter, that's probably the easiest way to get the links, because every week I'm going to have links in our newsletter about that. It's tough on Instagram because our newsletter goes like that to tell people about it, goes in our story. So I might make like a video about it or something, so it's easier to see, because reels go to everybody. Okay. We don't. Bernoulli. Hey, stop that. Come here. What do you got? Oh, he's got his thing he's allowed to chew. He was just chewing on something. I thought it was something illegal. I was mentioning we don't have a sponsor this week, Chris. But do you want to sponsor some stickers?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you'd like to win a prize, we will sponsor some sticker pack, and we'll send it out to somebody who wins today.
So if I look here on audio, there's 21.
Yeah, drop a
19,
comment if you want to
guess.
if you want to be in the draw and you're watching on live video, you got to comment. That's good to show before and after with Bernoulli. It's tough to show that. Like there's a couple things he's gotten so much better at because of Marla. Like his recall is I cannot tell you how amazing Bernoulli's recall is from Marla's training. I can be anywhere out in the wilderness and he comes running immediately. Like that is worth a ton of money, everybody, to get good recall like that from your dog. Okay, yeah, comment if you want to get some stickers.
But in the video, like Bernoulli wasn't doing necessarily what he was supposed to be doing. So there is the opportunity to see how to correct the behavior, because Marla corrects the behavior.
Yeah. And leash walking, he's gotten better. Like those are two things just off the top of my head that are night and day difference because of the extra training that he's had with Marla, basically being the guinea pig for the course. Because Chesney, her dog, doesn't need to worry about that. Okay, how many people are listening to audio?
You can put in 18.
Okay. And somebody had a question about shipping to the States. We figured it out. Yeah, we've got a shipping company. We only ship out once a week though, but it's so fast that it makes up for it. So it's faster and more reliable than Canada Post. And then definitely like gets to folks faster through the border. So yeah, all of our stuff on our store is ready to ship. I'll have to make a post about calendars. I think we've got less than 20% of our calendars left over. Okay, 18 did you say? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so we've got way more people watching, but only a few people have commented. Random number 25. 21. Oh, so that's nobody on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody on Instagram has one. So you said 18 on Twitter, 19,
yeah,
20, 21. So the person that has won is Suzanne Claire Photo, who's watching on Instagram. Suzanne Claire Photo, congratulations. Your comment was part of the draw. So Suzanne Claire Photo, if you DM us, I will, and if I miss your DM, because we're getting like so many, I don't even want to tell Chris how many people are when DMing us because of Brix. But if I miss it in the shuffle, just keep DMing us until I see it. I'm so sorry if I miss it right away, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I recently had my Instagram hacked, so I'm not connected to the Instagram account until we have a more secure email for me, which we do. But I think I'm still terrified.
Yeah. I'm just going to share our store because so this is prices in Canadian. People are going to see. Our books are ready to ship. The Text from Bunsen 4 book is ready to ship. Our calendar is ready to ship. Thank you for everybody who's been posting that they got it and did like unboxing or opening videos. That's super cute. The mega book deal is a crazy deal. You save literally like 25% on each book. And then we throw in the calendar for free. In the deal of the week, I made a new bag, the O Spaghetti bag. And then there's other deals there. I made, if you didn't get the stickers and you want some stickers from us, I have an inexpensive sticker bundle. We can send that through some really cheap shipping because it'll just ship like a postcard. So if you do want some stickers, check out our store if you didn't win. But that's Claire Photo. What was it? Claire. I forget now. It was
something photo.
Suzanne Claire Photo. You have won. Suzanne Claire Photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all we need is your address, and then we can send it.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to wrap up.
Oh yeah, Brix is waking up.
Our sponsor normally is Bark and Beyond. And for people on Twitter, I've put one of their posts in the nest. Still, we would love everybody to still support Bark and Beyond, supply.com. They have great stuff there. Somebody said, I love how Brix has fallen asleep in your lap.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
he's-
so sweet. All right, thanks for coming, everybody, to meet Brix and to see Gooberhead. This guy here's Bernoulli right here. Look at him. Hi, bud. You are cuddly. You are Jeff. You're cuddly, man. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. We really appreciate you.
Somebody said, I think Brix grew during the show. We don't know how-
Yeah, I tell you, he's growing.
Okay. Okay. We don't know how big he's going to get. No idea.
We don't. No idea.
He might be a monster. He might be a little. We'll see. He's very little right now.
Very little.
He
Right
wasn't. He wasn't any bigger than his litter mates either. So. Okay. Take care, everybody. Next week we have a guest. Actually, let me just talk about that real quick. I'll have some marketing material about it. So it's going to be a slight. Thanks, Bernoulli, for shoving me. It's going to be a slightly different pet chat next week when we have a guest. Our guest next week is a gentleman named Ryan Woodruff, and he wrote a book. His agent contacted me. He connects veterans with service dogs, so he wanted to talk about his book and talk about that, which I think that's something so important that dogs do for people. Is they're there for folks when they come back from overseas or from conflict with PTSD or any other disabilities. So Ryan Woodruff will be our guest for the first bit of the show for about a half an hour. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.